Hi guys, welcome back to another sewing vlog. My name is Pilumi. If it's the first time you come across this channel, you're welcome. On this channel I share DIY sewing and craft tutorials, so if you're into that kind of content, please consider subscribing, like this video, share the video, leave a comment. I would love to engage with you. So like I said, today's another sewing vlog, and today I'd like to make a very simple summer top. It's summer currently where I am, but I think it would also serve for colder climates. You can just simply wear a sweater. So before we start, I just like to introduce you to what we're going to use to make this top. For fabric, I'm going to be using this beautiful Ankara fabric. It's the same fabric that I used for my last video where I showed you how to make an asymmetric half circle skirt. Very simple. I love that skirt. So this is the same fabric I'm using, and I'm hoping that I could use it as a set. Like it would be a set, I can wear it together or wear them separately. So this fabric I'll be using from Hollandex. I've also done an unboxing video with the fabric company. They have really good quality African print fabric, and yeah, so the other things I'll be using are the usual suspects. A zip for the back, I have a matching lining, thread, scissors, pins, rulers, all that stuff. So I'm going to first of all show you how to make the pattern, and for the pattern I'm going to be using my basic block pattern, which I have a video showing you how to draft your own basic block pattern. So if you don't have your own basic block pattern at hand, make one yourself for yourself using the tutorial that I'm going to link in the screen on the screen right here or in the description box, and then come back to this video and join us to manipulate this pattern to make the pattern for this top. That's the best thing about having your basic block pattern at hand, because you can easily change it up to make different styles. Literally, this is the foundation, so it's always good to have your block at hand. So make one for yourself using your measurements, and activate your inner fashion designer. Okay, so let's just get right into it now. Okay, so in the spirit of sustainability, I'm going to be using old pattern paper that I'm not going to use for this pattern anymore. Basically, I'm going to use the back to trace out my basic block pattern, or basic bodice pattern, which I will then amend or change up. So let's see. Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of sewing. So yeah, yesterday what I did was make the pattern, cut the fabric, and then paint the top pieces together. So today I'm going to be joining it all together, and I'm really enjoying taking sewing slow these days. I mean, I'm trying to cut out stress from my life. And sometimes, even though I love sewing, it could be stressful because I'm always trying to like meet deadlines or want to just finish it and see how it's gonna look. But I'm just taking away that pressure for myself and taking my time to sew and enjoy the process, basically. So yeah, so like I said, I pinned all the pieces together and I'm just gonna sew it individually. Yeah, so, yeah, something that I did not do yesterday and I didn't mention was, so I cut the lining and the main fabric together to save time, but what I need to do is also shorten the hem of the lining piece by 1 inch because it needs to be shorter than the main fabric, so that when I hem it inside, the lining doesn't show, and it's clean and crisp finishing. So I'm gonna sew it first. I'm gonna sew everything up first and then cut it by, reduce it by 1 inch before. But anyways, I'll show you that when it's time to join the lining and the main fabric together. Right now I just need to join all the pieces together. It's about 6 pieces, so you guys can call this a 6 pieces top. Yeah, let's get to sewing. Okay, so I'm done sewing the top pieces together, so let's just put it on our body and see how it be looking before I sew up the lining and see if I need to make any adjustments. But so far I think it looks fine. I think it looks fine. Yep, we're good. I might trim this in a little bit more so that the strap doesn't start here but starts somewhere closer inward. So I'm gonna trim, but maybe take it in by 1 inch and just redo the curve of the armhole. But otherwise I like how it's looking. Okay, so I have 4 straps here. They are about 30 inches long and 5 inches wide. So what I'm gonna do is fold it like this widthwise, and I'm gonna sew all the way around, but then for one end I'm gonna make it a curve. So let's just draw a curve like this. So it looks like more like a tie. So one end of it will have this like tie, and I'm gonna sew all the way. So one end is gonna be straight and the other end is gonna have a curve like this, and then I'll trim it off. So I'm gonna do this for all 4 straps before attaching it to the top and the lining. Good morning everyone, welcome to day 3 of sewing vlog. This morning I'm having a nice cup of dandelion and raspberry tea. I've already had a very busy morning today. I just woke up and I wanted to cook and clean, and that's what I've done so far. I tidied up kitchen and was just cooking, but now I'm done and I want to relax and finish up my sewing. So yesterday I said I was gonna sew up the straps, which I didn't end up doing. I'm going to sew up the straps right now, and then I'll show you how to attach the lining to the main bodice, and that's it. I'm tired, really. I don't even know what I'm doing trying to sew. But hopefully it's to help me calm down and get into the mood. Okay, so next up I have my straps. I'm going to place 2 in the front and 2 at the back. So it's gonna start from the front. Is gonna start from where the bust line is, right there. Yeah. The other one. Okay, once that's done, next I'm gonna take the lining, right sides together, and just match up all the seams. Match up the center front, the side seams, and all the seams basically, and pin it at the top. Okay, so it's gonna be more like an understitch, not a top stitch. So what I'm basically gonna do is press the seam allowance to the lining direction, to the lining side, and then sew a little bit away from the edge, so the seam allowance down on the lining side, and that's an understitch, or I don't know, some people call it a top stitch, but anyways, that's what I'm gonna do. Hi guys, welcome to day 4. I cannot believe we're in day 4. It's such a simple top. I thought I was gonna finish yesterday. I only needed to attach the zipper and close up the hem, but as I was sewing the zipper, I discovered I made a mistake. I should have hemmed it first before attaching the zipper. So I just got tired and I'm like, my tide is tired, and I left it. So we're gonna finish today. We have to finish it today. So what am I gonna do now is take my lining and my main fabric and place them right sides together, and basically pin. Okay, I'm gonna put the ties inside. The ties have to be inside, and then I'll basically just pin and hem this closed. Yeah, so I'm gonna match up all the seams because the lining is shorter than the main fabric. So I only realized that, or I only remembered that when I was putting on the zipper. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna work because they're not the same, same length. If I put the zipper first, there's a way I could put the zipper first, but this is way easier, I guess, to put to. I'm tired. Let me just do what I have to do at this point. So that I can get on with the rest of my day. How are you guys doing though? Let me know in the comment section. Are you excited for the holidays? I'm pretty I mean, with everything going on in the world, with the pandemic, it's not particularly exciting, but I mean, there are so many things we should be grateful for. The fact that we're alive. I mean, basically the fact that your life is enough. You know, you have an opportunity to do something today for yourself, for your family. Just look at the bright side of things and enjoy life with the little that you can. We all can stress about how things are not the way we want them to be, but we cannot really control or change it. So let's just focus on what we can control. Yeah. So I have pinned the hem together and it's time to sew. And oh, by the way, I'm wearing this simple crop top because it's hot today. And actually have a tutorial of it on the channel. It's gonna be linked on the I button, so do check it out. Let's start sewing. Okay, so I want a fast and easy way of installing my zipper. So what I'm gonna do is measure 1 inch, because I left a 1 inch seam allowance for the zipper. I'm gonna just mark that on the center back seam. Okay, once that's marked, I will then press the seam inwards like so. Okay, so this is one side all pressed, and then I'm gonna take my zipper. I'm using an open-ended zipper. So this is how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna take the right end for it, and I'm gonna sandwich the zipper teeth in between the lining and the main fabric and pin this down. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, and then just neatly top stitch the zipper and the lining and the fabric all together. Okay, and that'll be it. I'll be done with my top. Finally. I'm gonna change the direction of my pins. Okay, so this is it. I am done. I love how it turned out. I'm just not sure what to do with the ties and how to tie them, so I need to figure out how to tie it to make it look nice, but otherwise I love it. I love it. And Okay, so that's it for the sewing vlog for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and you learned something along the way. You learned how to make this really nice, easy top with the shoulder ties. Yeah, like this video, share this video, and leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will answer your questions if you have a question or anything. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next sewing vlog. Bye guys.